I'm a believer in situational morality. I can't stand behind any ideology completely. The Ten Commandments, there's always a situational allowance of these forbidden sins. For example, I believe that God's law says if what I am doing is not harming anybody else, and especially if it's helping a lot of other people, and somebody else tries to harm you or what you're doing and your clients or patients, then I believe that is when it's eye for an eye. I'm not talking about killing that person, right? Like thou shalt not kill. That too is an ideology. If I'm in my house, I'm on my land doing nothing that harms anybody, and somebody comes into my land and tries to harm me, and it's me or them, God tells me it's them. That's God's law, right? That's not even just on my land. If somebody comes up to me in the street, and I've told them, if you step any closer, I'm taking that as a threat to my well-being, and I will have to neutralize that threat. And if they continue to come towards me, I will neutralize that. And if I have to neutralize that, he may die. So, on the streets, if you are ever worried that somebody will mess with you, because this does happen in life, especially when things are getting as crazy in the world as they are now, have a camera in your pocket, all right? Somebody comes up to you, click that camera on you, tell them, if you step any closer, I'm taken as a threat. And you neutralize if they stick forward, you neutralize them on camera. And if you can't neutralize them on camera, you just take the camera, put it in your pocket, and neutralize them, right? And then if you accidentally, you don't want to hurt them, but you just want to neutralize that threat. But if you end up doing something that hurts them, you have accountability for what happened on your phone. So I believe we should, the more laws we have, the more that we become a totalitarian state. Because these are black and white to police. So RCMP to me, that the ones that come into my home and destroy sacred mushrooms sitting on a table in a little container like this, growing. That plant is black and white. It's black for them, right? These are communists. These are totalitarianists, right? Like, we can think about some of the darkest situations, right? I won't go into any of those because they get a little too uncomfortable. However, that is what shadow integration is understanding what things you could do if the situation called for it. And that's why meditating on dark things, which would be like what a person with post-traumatic stress does, is they're always checking and they're always looking over their shoulder and they're stressed that something's going to happen, right? Well, that's like the warrior. When you are in a situation that you should be checking the room. It's only pathological is if you are just stressed out, can't sleep, and it's a disorder. Then it's disorderly, right? But call it post-traumatic stress disorder because it has stress in it. But a warrior is like that, right? They do check the whole room. Because there is a time when he may have to draw blood. And if, for these people that have never even meditated on their shadow or ever, like, they're all just like virtue, blah, 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 they're a bomb ready to explode. And when that explodes, what will happen? They don't even know. So let's integrate our shadows. Let's think about the darkest thing that might have a situational moral righteousness to it. Much love.